My child, the heavens have watched your struggle, and tonight the wind of change moves quietly through the unseen. You have carried burdens heavier than anyone knows, and you have whispered prayers when no one was listening but me. I have seen your silent tears and the way your heart trembled when you thought you had nothing left to give. Yet still, you rose. Still, you tried again. Still, you believed that something greater must be waiting beyond the walls of your pain. My child, that belief was not in vain. For the night that felt endless is about to break into light, and at 11:59, as the world rests, something within the fabric of your reality will shift. Do not fear this shift, for it comes from me. It comes not as chaos but as order, not as loss but as overflow. You have been prepared in secret for the moment when what you thought was impossible begins to unfold. The delay was never denial, but preparation. I was shaping your patience, refining your faith, and stretching your heart so that when abundance arrives, you would hold it with wisdom, not pride. My child, I have watched you doubt yourself, watched you question if the promise was real, but tonight I tell you, I do not make empty promises. Every word I spoke into your spirit was written in eternity before you were born. The wealth you will see, the opportunities that will open, the favor that will surround you, it is not random. It is divine design unfolding in perfect timing. There were moments when you thought I had forgotten you, when the silence of heaven felt like rejection. But silence is not absence. When you saw nothing changing, everything was changing in dimensions your eyes could not see. I have been working behind the curtain of your understanding, aligning people, preparing places, and unlocking doors that you didn't even know existed. My child, tonight is not just another night. It is a turning point, a divine signature written into time itself. Do not worry about how the blessing will come, only believe that it will. Do not doubt the means, for I am not limited by systems, banks, or human structures. I can move through channels unseen, and when I say your account will overflow, it is not only money that I promise, but peace, favor, and breakthrough that money cannot buy. The world has taught you to chase, but I teach you to receive. The world says strive, but I say surrender. You have worked, you have prayed, and now you shall see. The floodgates of heaven are not opened by effort but by faith. And tonight, as the clock approaches 11:59, let your faith rise like incense before me. Speak not with worry, but with gratitude. Say, "Thank you, Father, for what is already done," and watch how the unseen becomes seen. You will be surprised by how quickly I can move. I am the God of suddenly. I can take what has been stagnant for years and shift it in a single breath. I can take a closed door and make it open so wide that you will wonder how it was ever shut. My child, your season of lack is ending. Your season of overflow begins when you stop seeing through fear and start seeing through faith. Do not be distracted by those who mock your belief. Do not listen to the voice of doubt that says it's too late. I am never late. My timing is perfect, even when your heart feels impatient. You are standing on holy ground even in the midst of ordinary moments. Do not underestimate the night. Do not dismiss the quiet hour. Miracles are born in silence. The angels are already moving on your behalf, arranging divine connections, stirring hearts, and placing your name in rooms you have not entered yet. My child, your name carries favor now. It carries my mark. Every rejection was redirection, every delay was protection, and every closed door was a setup for something greater. You have asked me, Lord, why so long? And I have whispered, because I was building you while you waited. The blessing I am about to release requires strength of character and humility of spirit. You could not have carried it before, but now you are ready. You have learned to trust me in the wilderness, and now you will see what it means to walk into your promised land. You will no longer survive, you will thrive. The same people who pitied you will witness your restoration. The same voices that doubted you will speak of your favor. But do not boast, my child. Let your gratitude speak louder than your success. Let humility remain the robe that covers your increase, for pride is the thief of sustained blessing. I know the weight of your worry about provision, the silent fear that you may never rise again. But listen carefully. Your worry has no power in the presence of my word. You cannot receive abundance with clenched fists of fear. Open your hands. Release your anxiety. Trust me, even when the numbers do not make sense. What is about to come to you will not come from logic, it will come from grace. I do not need your connections, I am your connection. I do not need your plan, I am your plan. When you align your spirit with mine, heaven and earth must obey the word spoken over your life. My child, many around you chase wealth, yet they remain empty because they seek the gift without the giver. But I am giving you both. I am giving you abundance that will fill your life and peace that will fill your soul. I am teaching you that prosperity is not greed, it is stewardship. You are blessed not to boast but to bless others. When your account overflows, remember those who lack. When your table is full, extend your hand to the hungry. The measure of your blessing will be tested by your generosity. For I give to those who give freely, and I fill the vessels that pour into others. Your heart must remain pure so that the flow never stops, and when you wake tomorrow and see the first sign of what I have promised, do not call it luck, call it fulfillment. You did not stumble into it, you were destined for it. The universe bends to the word of the Creator, and my word has declared abundance over you. This is not magic, it is manifestation through faith. You have spoken prayers that are now becoming fruit. You have watered seeds that are now ready to bloom. My child, you are stepping into divine timing, and divine timing never fails. My child, the dawn does not question the night before it rises. And neither should you question this moment of change. The time of confusion is ending, and the time of clarity is upon you. You have felt forgotten because you measured my silence with human time, but eternity does not move by the ticking of clocks. When I said wait, I meant trust. You mistook delay for distance, but I have never left your side. Even when your faith wavered, my hand never pulled away. I held you through storms you didn't even see, and I shielded you from battles you never had to fight. That is why you are still here, still breathing, still rising, even when everything around you tried to bury your light. I want you to understand, my child, that what you are about to receive is not payment for what you lost, it is overflow for what you endured. The trials were not to punish you but to prepare you. You have proven that your faith cannot be bought and your spirit cannot be broken. That is why heaven now releases what was held for the appointed hour. Your destiny has been waiting for your readiness, and now, heaven and earth agree, it is time. When I open the windows of heaven, they do not open halfway. When I release blessing, it does not trickle, it floods. That is what is coming to you now. But hear me, my child, you must not fear the flood. You have been asking for increase, but increase also tests your discipline. You must know how to hold the gift without letting the gift hold you. I am not giving you more so you can boast. I am giving you more so you can build. Build faith. Build hope. Build kindness. Build legacies that lift others higher. The wealth I am sending is not just money. It is opportunity, vision, and favor wrapped in divine purpose. Do not tell yourself that it is too late. You are not behind, you are right on time. I do not measure your journey by years but by obedience. Every yes you whispered when no one saw, every time you forgave when you could have fought, every tear you turned into prayer, it has all been counted. The world may not see the value of those moments, but I do. They were your offering, and now the return is coming. You will soon stand in places where your old pain will make sense. You will look back and say, now I understand why it took so long. My child, do not be anxious about how the miracle will unfold. I do not need your logic, I need your faith. I can send provision from unexpected sources. I can speak to hearts in rooms where your name has never been mentioned and make them favor you. I can move systems to align with your need. I can take what was meant to harm you and turn it into your elevation. You will see people who once ignored you suddenly remember you. You will see doors open that you did not even knock on. You will see opportunities that seem too big for you, but they are not too big for me. When the blessing comes, stay grounded. Do not let success make you forget the source. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will keep your steps steady. Many rise and then fall because they forget the foundation. But you, my child, will rise and remain because your foundation is faith. Every blessing that stands on faith endures. Every blessing built on greed collapses. Guard your heart, for I am giving you much, and with much comes responsibility. You have been faithful over little, and now I make you ruler over much. But remember, this is not just for you. The blessing that flows into your hands must flow through them. Do not hoard what was meant to heal. Give, and I will multiply. Share, and I will sustain. The more you bless, the more I will bless you. This is the law of divine flow. It is not about loss, it is about circulation. I cannot pour into what refuses to pour out. That is why I have spent years softening your heart, breaking your pride, and teaching you empathy. Now you will use your abundance to lift others, my child. There are people assigned to your blessing. Your overflow will free them. Your success will awaken their faith. You will become the proof that I am still working miracles. You will walk into rooms that once intimidated you and speak with the confidence of heaven. You will not beg for approval, for favor already recognizes your face. You will no longer live from survival, but from purpose. Do not fear losing again. What I give now, no one can take. What I open, no one can shut. The enemy tried to steal your joy, but I am restoring it double. You lost people, but I will replace loss with divine connection. You lost time, but I will redeem it. You lost peace, but I will fill you with a calm that storms cannot touch. You will sleep in peace knowing that I am working even as you rest. You will wake up to results that make you fall to your knees in awe. As 11:59 approaches, lift your eyes to me, not to your phone, not to your fears. Whisper gratitude. The shift begins in the unseen before it shows in the seen. Your energy must align with expectation. Faith is not hoping, it is knowing. You will not receive because you beg, but because you believe. Do not let the enemy trick you into thinking small. Speak abundance. Speak favor. Speak as one who already possesses what has been promised. My child, this night is holy not because of the hour, but because of your alignment. I have waited for this moment, for your heart to match the frequency of heaven. I am not a man that I should lie. What I speak, I fulfill. And I speak over you now, increase, peace, and unstoppable restoration. Every dry place in your life will bloom. Every blocked path will open. Every broken part will heal. Now go into this night with confidence. Expect me. Anticipate me. Welcome me. And when the blessing appears, let your first words be thank you, Father. Gratitude is the key that keeps the door open. You will see it soon, my child. You will see why I said to trust the timing. You will see why I said to wait. And when you do, your faith will never be the same again, my child. Feel the stillness that surrounds you now, for within that calm I am teaching you to hear the quiet music of faith. It is not the thunder that moves mountains but the whisper that believes they can be moved. Every breath you take tonight is a reminder that you are part of something vast, something woven with purpose. You were never meant to live small. You were never meant to doubt your own worth. The universe itself echoes the truth that you were formed with intention, that you are capable of receiving more than you have yet imagined. You often ask me for signs, but the signs are already written in your journey. Every obstacle that failed to destroy you was a sign. Every time your heart broke and still found the strength to love again was a sign. Every day you rose when you could have given up was a sign. These are the proofs that you are ready for what comes next. I am not preparing the blessing anymore. My child, I am preparing you to walk into it without fear. When the increase comes, you will feel waves of emotion, joy, disbelief, tears, laughter. Let them flow. They are the release of years of waiting. You will understand that nothing was wasted. Even the pain carried purpose, even the silence taught you something you could not have learned any other way. You will stand and realize that the things that once frightened you now bow before your faith. That is transformation, when fear becomes fuel, and doubt becomes testimony. There will still be days of testing, but you will not crumble as before. You will remember that storms pass and that no night lasts forever. You will carry light inside you strong enough to guide others. The same strength that grew from your trials will become the lantern for someone else's path. That is why your blessing must come, not just to fill your hands, but to open your heart wider. Do not be surprised when people who doubted you seek your advice. Do not turn them away. They are drawn not to your wealth but to the peace that now surrounds you. Let kindness be your response, for compassion keeps your abundance pure. The more you live from love, the more doors I can open for you, my child. Tonight, as the world sleeps, I am reminding you that prosperity is not a secret locked behind luck, it is a rhythm. Gratitude keeps you in rhythm with me. Doubt makes you stumble. But gratitude restores your balance. Speak gratitude for what is already around you, the breath in your lungs, the roof that covers you, the people who care. Speak thanks even before you see the next miracle, for thanksgiving attracts the new as surely as the sun calls the dawn. And when you find yourself awake at the edge of midnight, whisper these words: I am ready for what belongs to me. Let those words be a declaration, not a request. You do not beg for what is already written in your destiny. You simply open your heart wide enough to receive it. The act of belief is the bridge between where you are and where the promise lives. Step onto that bridge with courage. Each thought of trust, each sigh of hope, is a step closer to manifestation. My child, you will feel a shift inside you before you see anything change around you. That is how faith works. The unseen moves first. Do not mistake inner peace for inactivity. It is the soil in which miracles take root. Stay patient, stay expectant. What you think is taking too long is actually aligning perfectly, my child. You are learning that miracles rarely shout, they arrive quietly, like dawn creeping through the window. When you least expect it, you will look around and realize something has changed. The heaviness you used to carry will not feel the same. The burden will have shifted. That quiet sense of lightness will be the first sign that the tide has turned in your favor. The world outside you responds to the belief within you. The more you trust, the more space you make for good things to take shape. Remember how you once feared not having enough? That fear was never truth, it was a shadow cast by the unknown. But every time you chose gratitude over worry, that shadow shrank. Now, as you step into a wider life, hold on to that same courage. Do not count what you do not have, celebrate what is on its way. You cannot invite abundance into a heart filled with complaint. Keep your words gentle and your thoughts generous, they are the seeds of your next harvest. When increase comes, it will not just be numbers or possessions, it will be opportunity, understanding, wisdom, and laughter. You will notice that time itself begins to feel softer. The things that once rushed past you will slow down so you can see their beauty. You will realize that wealth is not stored only in accounts but in moments, in relationships, in peace that money cannot purchase. This is the deeper kind of abundance I wish for you. Do not be startled if old doors close suddenly. Some blessings require privacy to bloom. I remove distractions so that the gift can take root. Trust the pruning, trust that the loss of one thing makes room for 10 others. You will not have to chase anymore. What is meant for you will recognize your spirit and move toward you. Let go of urgency and move with calm purpose. My child, listen carefully. Your worth was never tied to what you could produce. I have loved you in the seasons when you accomplished nothing, when you were still, when you doubted. You do not have to earn affection from the universe. You only need to allow it. When you rest, you honor the rhythm of creation itself. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so learn to refill it with stillness and kindness. There will come a moment soon when you will sense everything aligning, the right message, the right call, the right opportunity appearing almost out of nowhere. When it happens, act without fear. You will know it is for you because peace will accompany it. That is how I speak to you, not through chaos, but through calm certainty. Follow that feeling, it will never mislead you. And when others notice the glow returning to your eyes, do not hide it. Shine gently. Tell them of endurance, of patience, of faith that held steady. Speak not as one who has escaped struggle but as one who has found meaning in it. You will become a living reminder that even long winters end, my child. Continue walking forward. The hour that once frightened you will become a symbol of transformation. Every second that passes carries you closer to renewal. Even now, invisible threads are weaving circumstances together for your good. Breathe deeply. Expect quietly. Believe boldly. The best parts of your story are still being written. And you are already standing on the page where hope returns. My child, every sunrise carries a promise that life renews itself. The same truth lives inside you. What once felt empty is quietly being refilled. Even when you do not notice it, strength is returning, layer by layer. The doubts that whispered against your courage are losing their power. You are remembering who you are, someone capable of love, of patience, of rebuilding. This awakening is not sudden lightning, it is a slow, steady flame that will not go out. Do not think that faith means ignoring reality. It means choosing to believe that reality can be shaped. The world bends toward the light of steady hearts. Each act of kindness, each word of gratitude, reshapes what surrounds you. Keep planting goodness even when you cannot yet see the field. The harvest always comes to those who keep sowing. There will be moments when you wonder if anything is truly changing. In those moments, close your eyes and listen. Beneath the noise, there is a hum, a quiet rhythm that says all things are moving toward balance. That rhythm is the same one that guides oceans and seasons. You are part of it, not apart from it. When you feel the urge to compare your path with another's, remember, every journey has its own timing. You are not behind. You are blooming at your own pace. Some flowers open quickly, others wait for a softer sun. Do not rush your unfolding. The petals of your purpose open when they are ready. Not when others demand it, my child. You will know true wealth when you stop measuring it by what you hold and begin to measure it by what you give. Generosity expands the soul. It loosens the knots of fear that tie the heart too tightly. When you give freely, time, forgiveness, compassion, you make room for more of the same to return to you. This is how the universe breathes, through exchange, through flow. As night deepens, let peace find you. You have done enough for this day. You have worked, hoped, and believed, and that is enough. Rest now, not as one waiting nervously, but as one already blessed. Tomorrow will bring its own revelation, its own gentle surprise. The timing of goodness cannot be forced. But it never fails to arrive. If doubt visits again, treat it kindly and let it pass. You own no loyalty to fear. You have already outgrown it. Stand in the quiet certainty that you are seen, guided, and supported in ways beyond your understanding. There is no need to chase proof. Life itself will reveal it when you are ready to receive, my child. When the world grows loud and your thoughts begin to spin, return to your breath. It is the simplest miracle I have given you, the rhythm that ties you to the pulse of creation. Each inhale is proof that you are still connected to the flow of life, each exhale a quiet release of what no longer serves you. Do not underestimate the power of stillness. In stillness, your heart becomes a mirror, and you will see truth more clearly than in all your rushing. You may not realize how much you have already overcome. You have survived storms that once convinced you they would last forever. You have rebuilt after losses you thought would break you. Every scar upon your heart has become a map of wisdom. They are not signs of weakness, they are proof that you healed instead of hardened. Carry them not with shame but with quiet pride. They tell your story, a story of endurance and grace. My child, when you step out tomorrow, walk slowly enough to notice beauty again. The color of the sky, the kindness of a stranger, the way laughter sounds when it surprises you, these are all messages. Tiny reminders that I am near. You do not need thunder to know that I speak, sometimes I hide my words in small mercies. Look closely and you will find them everywhere. There will come a season soon when what you longed for will stand before you. It will not arrive with noise or spectacle but with quiet certainty. You will recognize it not by its grandeur but by the peace it brings. You will not need to force it, it will fit naturally, like a missing piece finally found. And in that moment, you will understand that every delay, every detour, every unanswered prayer was guiding you here. Let go of the idea that your worth is proven through struggle alone. Rest is sacred too. You are not more valuable when you are exhausted. You are valuable because you exist. You do not need to earn the right to be loved. You already are. The light that formed the stars is the same light that formed you. When you doubt your own radiance, you doubt the artistry of creation itself. When abundance comes, share it freely but wisely. Not everyone will understand the peace that follows you, but that peace will protect you. You will find yourself drawn to those who lift, who heal, who speak softly of growth instead of gossip. Keep them close. They are part of your new chapter, the circle of souls that will help your purpose unfold. My child, sometimes the path ahead looks lonely, but solitude is not abandonment. It is preparation. I separate you from the noise so you can hear your own voice again. I strip away what was never meant to stay so that your hands are free to receive what truly belongs to you. When you feel the ache of release, remember, emptiness is only the space where new life will enter. The world will try to tell you that you need more success, more things, more approval. But I tell you this, what you truly need is already inside you. The capacity to create, to forgive, to begin again, it has never left. You are not missing pieces, you are rediscovering them. Every challenge you face is an invitation to awaken another strength within you. Do not be afraid to dream again. I have placed those visions in your spirit for a reason. They are not fantasies, they are previews of the possible. Nurture them with patience, not desperation. Speak life into them. Write them, imagine them, believe them. You will see how quickly the unseen responds to one heart that refuses to give up. When you rest tonight, imagine light surrounding you. Let it wrap your fears, your doubts, your memories. Let it dissolve everything heavy. This light is not far away, it is yours. You have carried it through every dark night, and it will lead you again toward morning. My child, you have not missed your moment. Nothing that is truly yours can pass you by. What belongs to you will circle back, refined, ready, and radiant. The delay was never punishment. It was alignment. And soon, you will look back and whisper, "Now I see why I had to wait."